Yo! What's up, guys? What's up, Dave? What's up, Eddie? I just read your comment. I feel exactly the same way. Like, that's one thing we're gonna go over today is if I don't know if you saw the laundry list of figures that are now coming, that have been shipped, that are shipping to retailers right now, and a few that are coming that are shipping right now to customers. What's up, Mitch? So yeah, I saw that list and I was like, we have to talk about this because it's like 20 something figures long. What's up, Kevs? So yeah, I wanted to take a look at that because that's pretty crazy. That's a lot of stuff. Also, I'm just noticing how badly I need a haircut. Wow. Huh. Anyway, so a couple yeah, because we have so many things that are there's so many figures that have been on pre-order and now they're all starting to come, so we'll see what happens. I also wanted there's some other stuff is happening too with Star Wars figures, so I wanted to go over that too. Along with and we'll do that in the section that I like to call care or not care, which is something I bit completely off of the radio, off of a skit that I heard on the radio recently. So on a local radio station. What's up, Frog? So yeah, I wanted to go over all that stuff. Hopefully we can get to it all. Oh, I also wanted to talk. So I don't see them right now, but I can't see everybody who's in here. I gotta talk to Mario and a couple of the other level 2 and level 3 guys because we gotta schedule their extra live stream, and I want to make sure that everybody can come to it. And I know that at least one person is from Australia who's a level 2 or level 3 member. So I just want to try and do it so everybody can actually be a part of it who's supposed to be a part of it, because what's the point if they're not going to be a part of it? So God knows what time or what day it's going to be. But yeah, I'm glad to see everybody. Glad to be here. Darth Clueless, what's up? General Grievous. So yeah, so as more people, oh, what's up? Red Dave is here from Red Wagon Dioramas. I just watched your video. I just watched the video for the recap of ChrisCon. I know we talked about it last time about how awesome ChrisCon was, because it was awesome. And Boston the Boston Comic-Con is going on this weekend, which I did not go to. And I talked to Dave about potentially going, but I decided not to go. And like I said before, I had awesome time at ChrisCon. I'd rather go to ChrisCon, I guess, just because when you're dealing with other collectors. Yeah. So, is he? Oh, I did. Wait, did I see that? I don't know. Well, that's for the Phase 2 Purge Trooper, for Walmart. Oops. Is might be back up over at Walmart. So if you missed it, pre-orders right now, and they're on the list of figures that are shipping to the US. So it might be getting filled pretty soon. Can you buy his tank? No, I haven't even ordered my his tank yet. I haven't done it. I know I got like 2 days or something to do it. I haven't done it yet. I got to get it on that, because every time I've missed a couple HasLabs and I feel very bad about it later. I'm like, why didn't you just pull the trigger? So yeah. So if you guys, I don't know if you saw, so I know not everybody has Instagram. But Yak Face, they also have a website, Yak Face, which is I actually used to go to the website before I went on the Instagram, because I didn't always have Instagram. I only had it for recently. So I don't know if you saw, but they for the last like week they've been updating or posting about more figures that are being shipped to the US, getting ready to get shipped out to retailers, and it's like 20 or 30 figures long. It's crazy. Not only that, they had some Black Series They had some Black Series reveals that I want to talk about too, because one of them, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you what I think later. But yeah. So I wanted to do that too. So I guess we'll start with the ones that are actually getting shipped to not to retailers, but to customers right now. Because I got notifications that the TVC Super Commando Captain and what was the other one? Oh, the TVC ARC Trooper Jesse finally. So Jess are shipping from Amazon. So that means that everybody's probably going to get there soon. So I just got the notification, I think early this morning, because that's when they like to send it. And yeah, we've been waiting for Jesse forever. We already have now this is the repack of the the one that was in the exclusive, the ARC Trooper exclusive. Oh, you did? Yeah. So if you just pre-ordered one last night, hopefully you're gonna get it soon. Hold on, I want to see what this does. I did. Let's see. Shift. Anyway, so yeah. So those are coming. I ordered a few of those of each because I usually do that, just especially from Amazon, because the last few times that I've gotten figures from Amazon, they have been destroyed. Although, just like mangled, like like I had for example, I get the TVC 501 the 501st troopers. I've ordered them. I've ordered and returned twice already because it's not like they're like a little bit messed up. Like they're destroyed. Oh, you get so the Purge Trooper was up yesterday too. Then worse than Walmart. That's a high bar. That's a really high bar. I don't know if I could say worse than Walmart. Although sometimes my Walmart stuff comes great. It's just when you don't order like 5 of everything that you get padded envelopes like every time, which I don't understand. Like Hasbro, please, can't you just put those exclusives in their own boxes? Or if you can't do that, can't you just put it in the contract with Walmart as the exclusive retailer that they have to ship it in an appropriate sized box? Yeah, high bar for awfulness for sure. Like I don't understand why that's so difficult. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So yeah, so those are shipping, and I actually want to see the Super Commando Captain because he's got the things on the helmet. So kind of excited for that one. But I just kind of wanted to go through. See, now this is what's up right here. This is what you'd love to hear. Like that's fantastic. That's fantastic news for you, sir. I'm sure you're having a good time to go through that stuff. What's up, Isaac? Yeah, they need to do this. So this is what they did for some of the Amazon ones. The Amazon exclusives, if you remember the Kenner Deco ones that were like the Black Series figure that was but it was colored or painted like the Kenner figure was. All those got their own boxes. I think some of their credit collection figures got their own shipping boxes, right? Jedi Hunter, what's up? Oh, look at this. I was gonna mention them. They're on the list. But where did you get them from? Where'd you get them from, Boba Fred? So yeah, if you didn't see that their fan channel exclusives is the Stormtrooper Commander, is the one with the blue, and the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper. Those are now shipping to retailers. So again, Boba Fred here actually got his. So I don't know where he ordered from. I think I ordered mine from Entertainment Earth, but I don't know. Wandering Jedi too, huh? Wandering Jedi shipped. Look at this. The Wandering Jedi shipped. And the Vader. Now that's interesting. I didn't even see those aren't even on the list, are they? No, those aren't on the list. So that's new stuff. I got my pre-orders in Amazon. Oh, Pulse sent it. Oh, that's interesting. So the gaming greats, stormtroopers came from Pulse. That's doesn't usually happen, right? Isn't Pulse usually late? It's one of the reasons I don't really order from them. Because one, I'm not giving them more money. I personally don't think that Pulse should be able to. The fact that Pulse is charging retail for their own figures, when they don't have to, there's no middleman involved, is kind of a shitty move in my opinion. Like, I don't, so they just get all the profit instead of instead of having to go through paying, giving a discount to Walmart or something. Any more Rebels Black Series? That's a good question. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm sure. I'm sure eventually they will. Yeah. Oh, on Target, Darth Clueless says you found Wandering Jedi and Vader at Target already. Wow. Yeah, Pulse Rant. Yeah, I love that too. This is the best. When I want an action figure and it's an Amazon exclusive, that's so great. I know you are. I know. I don't think you need to explain that one to us. I don't think you need to explain. I think we got it. We're right there with you. I'm fluent in sarcasm as well, as you might have noticed from my videos. So yeah, I posted a new video. It's for the new collectors because we get those questions in the chat sometimes about where to start. And I posted a new video. It was very quick. It didn't take me very long to do that one. It's just wanted to get something up quickly. So I don't know if you checked it out yet. It's not particularly funny, but it's but it's it's kind of helpful for anybody who's new collectors who are trying to figure out where to start or where to get some figures that are cheap or cheaper on the cheaper side, or some decent figures that is for cheap. So it's a top 10 list, which is usually how I like to do it, although they're not in any particular order. So I hope you guys like it if you watched it. It's shorter too. I'm trying to talk less in the videos because for some of the figures I could just talk for like 20 minutes, and I'm trying to cut it down so someone's only like 13 minutes long. So because some of the other ones were getting like 25 minutes, and I was like, I can't even cut any of this. I need to say all these things. But oh, thank you. Informative. So, and I may or may not have compared us action figure collectors to strippers in the video. Maybe not, maybe have. You got to check it out. It might be in there. So yeah, new video. Hopefully I'm working the next one I'm working on. What's up, Beskar? We I'm working on, I'm starting another one. I'm probably gonna, I scrapped the HasLab one I was doing. That actually happens a lot, by the way. I'll start writing a video. I'll be like halfway done, 3/4 the way done, just writing it, and then I'll just scrap it and go do something else. Probably have I got a few videos that are just scrapped that I just didn't finish. But because sometimes I just get disinterested, or there's something else that I need to do for a video or something like that. But you know how I like to start these off. So where are you? Let me know in the chat. Tell me where you're at, what state or country, and because I like to check out where everyone is, and I think about what time it is there. It kind of helps me too, because then I can, when trying to schedule like live streams. So tell me what state you're in, or what country. Yes. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. So I got notification from Amazon that the TVC Super Commando Captain and TVC ARC Trooper Jesse are now shipping. Oh, Mr. Grudge, what's up, buddy? Let's see, Sweden too. Wow, Phoenix, Maryland, Texas. I bet it's 100 degrees there. who am I looking for? Okay, so I'm gonna see if Mario shows up here, and then that's the one thing that sucks about I don't think I can't like message. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, man. Sorry. Sorry. No, yeah. So that was a yeah. I almost cut it because I know some people watch it with their kids. So I almost cut it, but I left it in. So I apologize. I apologize if anyone was watching it with their children. But let's see. California. So anyway, so so we get everybody here. It looks like we're all over. And so I think it's honestly, I think it's like 100. I think it's true. I mean, it is it's a joke, but I think it's 100% true. Um, that's like exactly what happened to me. Like if I was a girl and a stripper, I would be turned out immediately because that's exactly what happened to me in action figure collecting. I collect too many lines, too much stuff. Hmm, that's an huh. That's interesting. Yeah, so I can believe that actually. But all right, so what I wanted to do first was just do what we usually do and do some what do we got? What did you guys buy this week? Okay, we're gonna do pickups of the week. Pickups of the week. I'm gonna show you what I got. See, I'm just looking at some of the things down here about things I can do because I know I can bring up uh with two monitors. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what's on my screen. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to screw around with this later. Um, so what did you guys buy this week? I'll show you what I got. I didn't buy a lot of stuff this week. I just what did we get? I got oh, this is for a giveaway. That's the giveaway. I'm not gonna look at that right now. Oh, Leia showed up, which this seems to be a really good head sculpt of Leia. I mean, this looks like a really good figure. I haven't really opened it or looked at it yet, but I don't know. Doesn't this looks like a this looks good. Cobb Vanth and Saw Gerrera. That's I saw 6 Saw Gerreras at Target. Thanks, Reggie. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw a bunch of Saw Gerreras. I scanned it. It's $33.99. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that. I think I have 2 on pre-order on Amazon, but we'll see when those come. Ursa when Merrick came. No, it can be anything. I'll show you. I got some other stuff that wasn't Star Wars. Sure, yeah. What did you buy? I collect a lot of lines, so or at least I collect a lot of lines, and I dabble in a few. It's way too many actually. So if you do other shit, if you do other stuff, that's yeah. I'd love to see what you got. I'd probably collect that line too. Oh wow, you know what? These are so underrated. The Hiya Toys Predators they're 4 inches and they are badass. They do such a good job with their 4-inch figures. They've just who else do they do? They do like RoboCop and Aliens and they just started doing Judge Dredd. Those are underrated figures for sure. And they're like $20. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. So I'm a proud owner of a new shiny Hot Toys Captain Rex. Look at that. That's a big purchase, sir. You got that at the local you got that at a local store, local comic shop? Probably, I'm assuming if you got it at the mall or this you went shopping. Unless you mean you got shopping online. Amazon 4-pack? Oh, look at you mean the Stormtrooper one? You bought the Stormtrooper Amazon 4-pack? Yeah, they look great for the scale. They're really good small figures for sure. The Hiya Toys. So if you like Predator, RoboCop, Aliens. Oh, okay. Yeah, you went shopping online. Okay. So to my generation, shopping means you actually went out, that you left the house and bought things. Usually it means groceries, actually. George Lucas Stormtrooper. That's interesting. Action Force. I don't have any of the Action Force figures. Death Watch Mando. Hammond Collection T-Rex. Yeah, those mine showed up from Amazon actually recently. That was I don't have it. I don't have it here to show you, unfortunately. What's this one? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a bunch of stuff. Oh, so you found G.I. Joes at Walmart. That's interesting. Doesn't usually happen. What else did I get? Oh, this came. I don't know if you guys collect these. So this was this is the Coldar exclusive from the Masters of the Universe Origin line. Actually, I brought a razor so I can open it. Where'd it go? I had a razor here to open it. So it was exclusive. It was on Mattel Creations. It was available a while ago. And the pre-orders, I guess, were available a while ago, and they just sent them out. Here it is. Here, so these just showed up. Pretty excited about it. They were very excited to tell everybody that Coldar. This is the first Coldar figure, very long time. It might have been the first ever. Oh, what? Wait a second here. Oh, right, because you're in a different country. When are those due out for the U.S.? Oh, wow, he looks great. So he looks amazing. Very excited. That came. I don't know, who's this? Wow, so everybody got their G.I. Joes, huh? Someone purchases. Someone got their his tank. I still haven't done the his tank. I only got a couple days, right? I gotta look it up before I mark down a bone breaker line. Yeah, I think they're getting. No, are they marked down at Target? No, I don't think so. Because Target has them. They're not getting marked down. And I finally got this. Have you guys? Oh, that reminds me, actually. So, I got the Ultimate Ash, the Evil Dead one, the 40th anniversary. I can't even. I'm so bad at lining this up. Look at that. Bad at looking at myself. So the Evil Ash. I collect all the horror figures. That's Ash there. Look at him doing Ash stuff. And that was available. If you remember, it was available for the what was it? It was the summer thing for Target, but I never bought it then. But I got it now, and that reminds me. What do you thought? Did Walmart charge for the Boba Fett? Yeah, you mean the ruins, the Jedi ruins one? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, but it is on the list. It is on the list of figures coming to the U.S. 4 a.m. Tuesday for the His Tank for everybody. If you didn't get your His Tank yet, Tuesday morning. So it's coming up. Huh. You got 2 Croc Masters, huh? So and Fiona, huh? Yeah, Fiona. Everybody's loving Fiona. I actually got my Croc Master downstairs. I haven't even looked at it yet, but it did come. Oh my god, I want this. This is, you're reading my mind right here. Resident TDK. Yes. Oh, they so need to do Army of Darkness line. They need some Army of Darkness Ultimates. I want an Evil Ash. I want Ash. I need it. I think we're overdue. So I am so game for that. And I think that's all that I brought for new stuff, although I did buy one thing at the store yesterday. But I did buy one thing at the store yesterday for a giveaway. At the end of today. And but that was all I think that I got. The problem is some of my stuff actually gets delivered to a different address. So, and I haven't been to that different address in a while. That reminds me. So Hasbro Pulse also. Yeah, I want an Ultimate Evil Ash. Like now, I want an Ultimate Evil Ash. So Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse is charging and mailing out the Death Troop, the TVC Death Trooper 4-pack. This is a serious problem. So the Death Trooper 4-pack is now shipping from Hasbro Pulse, and who is the deluxe band member there? The Figure and Dan guy. Is it Chenille? What was his name? I don't even remember his name. Somebody knows his name. Somebody in here knows who he is. Cheel, that guy. He is also shipping from Hasbro Pulse right now. Now, both of those things are Hasbro Pulse exclusives. So if you want them, this is and you didn't pre-order them, that you should actually pre-order them now, or I guess you could wait for them to be in stock. I don't think they're the type of thing that's gonna. Yes, this is it. Oh, it got shipped. Yes. So yeah, mine got shipped too. No, it's Cheel. Yeah, I think it's Cheel. No, this is this is action figure problems right here. Skip the Hiss Tank because I ordered 2 NECA Turtle Vans. Love it. That's great. Can't hate on that. That's what's up right there. What is my favorite? Well, favorite Black Series figure, not based on like articulation or anything, is the 40th anniversary Kenner Deco Boba Fett. That was the exclusive there. That was on like the reflective card. That is absolutely my favorite figure, and is one of the only figures that I paid scalper prices for, although that wasn't very high at the time because I jumped on it immediately. Because I almost always refuse to pay scalper prices because I just don't want to. But that would probably be my favorite figure. I just think it looks awesome. I think it was a great idea to do the Kenner Deco. And it certainly outmatches any of the other Kenner Deco figures that they made. Way better. What's up, Sean? Sean is here. Happy Saturday. As soon as you message me your address, dude, I'll put that figure in the mail. Although I don't, you know what? I don't even want any money for it. Just give me your address and I'll just send it to you. Just send it to me and don't send it to me over here. Just send it to me in the message. Games. Yeah, so something was cool. Oh, GameStop. Yeah, right. There's some I guess I'm kind of ruining the game at the end here, but anybody who has not ordered the Gaming Greats Umbra Operative, the GameStop exclusive Gaming Greats Umbra Operative, which is going for, I don't know, 50 something bucks right now. It is back in stock at GameStop. So if you want one, now is the time. So make sure you get on that if you want one, so you don't have to pay scalper prices for it. But I guess that's did anybody else get anything cool? What about Sean? Sean, what did you get? I bought a $700 Voltron. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. That's serious. That's serious biz. Yeah, I had it before, but I noticed that it was going for crazy dough on eBay, so I wanted to make sure. No, it already did. So it already did. I already got mine. It already went for pre-order, shipped, and sold out, and now is back up. The Umbra. Yeah, so maybe this batch is slipping is shipping in October, but I already got mine. I already got some. Um 1 second. 1 second. Duty calls. All right. Anyway, um, so now yes. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it should be soon. It should be any update on the Black Series X Wolves and when it will go up for pre-order. It should be soon. It should be around uh what is it? HasCon. It should be around HasCon. So it should be coming up pretty soon because I think that's what they said. So yes, that also reminds me that the Axe Wolves, the TVC version, that's an exclusive for um, Target. Target, that's actually shipping. I'm sorry, that's shipping to Target, not shipping to people. It should be shipping to customers soon because it's the other two ones that were also available at the same time, the TVC Casca Reeves and Miggs Mayfield, who are all exclusive for Target. Those are now the other two are hitting stores, Casca Reeves and Miggs Mayfield, and they're in stock on Target.com if you or the app if you if you need them and you're looking for them. Axe Wolves hasn't, but it is now shipping to Target, so it should be available soon. Um, when the what is that? The snowy version of Mando is coming. I have no idea. I don't. That one I have no idea. So anyway, I wanted to read this. So I hate it when they do this. I give her is. Does anyone else notice this? Like at the the end of the month to the beginning of the month is when the end of the month to the beginning of the month is when all this I get charged for all these TVC and Black Series things, or even any other any action figure stuff. Just always at the end of the beginning of the month and the end of the month, in that 1 to 2 week span is when everything gets charged. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, come on, but. So that's why I hate it when they do this, where all this stuff is coming at the same time. Um, because when you pre-order something, you don't immediately get charged for it depending on where you pre-order it from. Most places don't do that. Some places do, and it's a give and take kind of situation because sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. I was actually going to talk about this. This is one of the ones that was so the Sev. It's RC 1207, right? Sev GameStop exclusive. He's now shipping too, or they're charging for his they're charging people, so it's going to ship soon. So if you want that, you probably you should download it. You probably should pay for it now. Go get it at GameStop.com because that figure looks pretty sick. I'm pretty excited for that one. Oh, you did? Yeah. So they're starting to, yeah. So it's starting to happen. You're starting to get charged. I got charged for a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is exactly right. They ship when everyone has the least amount of money that month. At the end of the month, they're like, "All right, here we go. We're going to charge everybody." Um, yeah, yep. So Sev is coming. Yeah, Sev should be coming. I think he looks pretty. You know what? I didn't take a good look at him. Um, uh, before when I kind of ordered it, I just kind of ordered it. But looking back at it, it looks like it's going to be pretty sick, right? Like it looks like they did a really good job, and he doesn't look like he's super thin, which is good. So, I think it looks pretty good. We'll see when it gets here. Um, yeah, me too. I've been saying this for a while. They got to do all of the Delta Squad. Wow, that's a list. I don't know. That's a good question. Clone War. Wait, what happened here? Okay, so I don't know. I think Clone Wars General Grievous is. I mean, I wish it wasn't exclusive, but if you can get it, here's the thing: the regular Grievous was a deluxe figure for $35. This Grievous, the Clone Wars one, is $26.49 or something. So it's a pretty good deal. I think it's. I think it's. Yeah, it's fine. I think. Um, it's a. I like that Clone Wars line that they did, and I also really like the packaging because if you've noticed, that packaging is so durable. Like even if you shipped it in a padded mailer because that's what Walmart does, it's probably going to get to you in good condition because it's so thick and it can take so much of a beating, unlike the paper thin cards in the G.I. Joe Retro series, which would bend if a fly landed on them. I was just looking at the packaging for those figures the other day, and it's just so durable that it's really hard to mess them up. So I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of really like that line. But I think I think the figure is fine. I think it's a good figure for an exclusive, unless I'm missing something. Oh, maybe they're doing that. Maybe it's the holiday push. I don't know. Um, I don't know. This I have no idea about because I haven't been keeping up on the Marvel Legends stuff, the Spider-Man stuff. Somebody in the chat will know. I have no idea because I don't collect Marvel Legends really. I know some people like really do. I just never got into it. Just I can't. There's too many figures. I can't get into that right now. You know. Um. So Sev, yeah. So Sev, yeah. So it's not the Republic Commando game, unfortunately. Although, regardless if even Boss was from the Republic Commando game, he still doesn't look like he is really, unfortunately. Oh, look at this. Sean Solo knows. Getting the legends. Yeah. So anyway, I hate when they do and they group all these things together. I wrote them down. Like, look at this. Ugh. Look at this list of stuff. It took the whole page. I wrote every single one of them down. It took one page. All this stuff is on its way. It's probably going to all charge around the same time. Like that's nuts. That's insane. But I don't. But the first one's on the list, and I ordered it. But I don't know if I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even. At first, I thought it was really cool, and now I'm not even sure if I'm really into it now. It's the Jon Favreau Heavy Mando exclusive. That's supposed to be shipping now. It's probably, I'm assuming they're trying to get it ready for HasCon for Hasbro Pulse Con, right? Yeah, it's a long list. It's incredible. All this stuff, and yeah, so I'm starting to Mitch, this is a really good point. So that's why I don't pre-order a lot of stuff. I if I get it, I'll get it eventually. This is kind of the mentality that I'm starting to take because I don't need to there's a lot of figures that you don't need to pre-order. It's not going to sell out. So why am I pre-ordering it and rushing to get it when I can just wait and I'll pick it up whenever I feel like it? So I'm starting to feel that same way. I'm just gonna, pre-order the ones where you think there's a possibility that it's gonna sell out or whatever, and then you can just pick up the other random ones that aren't gonna sell up whenever you have the time or the money or ready to do it, instead of having them decide when you're paying for it. Because I never understood why that was such a good idea, and sometimes I actually liked paying, up front for the pre-orders because all right, it's all set. I don't have to worry about it. Which would be better with the bigger stores because you have to worry about them like going defunct, unlike some of these smaller places where you can get your figures, like Metropolitan or whatever the hell that one was that went under, that a bunch of people got burned. So I know so little about the Transformers collecting that it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed about it. I get like nervous when someone brings it up because I know nothing. So I don't like talking about it. No, this is interesting. I kind of like, you know what I liked was the X-Men retro carded X-Men figures, because I watched the X-Men cartoon when I was a kid and I thought it was pretty awesome. So they've overdone the X-Men to a point where, when you've done the X-Men so much to a point where you're going to release a new Wolverine and it peg warms, then you've oversaturated the market. Because Wolverine used to be that guy where like it would sell out immediately and you'd have to like try and find it or pay scalper prices for it. But now, I saw a whole peg full of the new Wolverines for this wave at Target yesterday. There was 6 of them and it was the only figure they had. It's crazy. Yeah, so I end up canceling pre-orders. I just canceled some today. I canceled one today because I'm just like, I don't need to buy this right now. I can wait. It's going to be the same price in 3 weeks and it's not going to be sold out. So why am I buying it right now? There we go. Now we're talking. Do you think Hasbro would do something special for the Return of the Jedi anniversary in Black Series, like retro style packaging? Yes. So they already announced that they're doing the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi packaging, like to put them on the cards, just like the Empire 40th anniversary and A New Hope 40th anniversary. And they already said what the lineup is going to be for 2 of the waves, on top of which, and yes, the Scout Trooper is one of them, and Emperor. Also, they're not. So Emperor Palpatine is one of them too, right? But he's not the deluxe one from Amazon. It's just the figure, like the archive one. I think he was on the list, right? I think I'll look back at the picture. But yes, they're doing that. I talked about the lineup, not last live stream, but the 2 live streams ago. Just because it has some glaring issues. I made a video about it too. Just because they show the 2 waves and there's no Luke in either wave, and there's no Vader in either wave. And I thought that, the 40th anniversary was probably a really good opportunity to release, to get we can get a Return of the Jedi Vader and have him with a removable helmet, like a removable helmet Vader, so we can see his ice cream head. I thought that was something to do. I was also hoping for a Slave Leia to be in the 40th anniversary as well. I thought that would be awesome. I would have loved to get that card because that card for TVC is awesome. But hopefully maybe we'll get that. Maybe there's a 3rd wave coming. Hopefully we get that too. All right. Let me see. Yes. Hasbro PulseCon. Someone said it in here before. What is it? September 13th? Is it September 13th? Hasbro PulseCon. I'll look it up right now. Somebody probably knows off the top of my head. Let's see. I thought it was the 13th or the 31st, maybe? Oh, it might be the 31st. September 30th. Yeah. September 30th. I keep forgetting too. So it's September 30th and the 1st, October 1st, which also reminds me that if you collect, I had a question for you guys too. If you collect the NECA Ninja Turtles, the NECA Ninja Turtles cartoon Toka and Razor, which was available for the last Target Con, If you didn't get it then, it's going to be available at in the fall Target, whatever they call them. So if you missed it, don't pay the scalper prices because it's going for crazy money right now. It's going to be available again in the fall. Oh, this guy knows. This guy knows. Megalopolis, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, that was awful. I don't know if you guys know, but they went under or just defunct and filed for bankruptcy, I guess, during COVID. And they burned a bunch of people because if you're bankrupt, you don't have to pay back, people who've already paid you. So a lot of people got burned. Yeah, so the brown Wolverine was actually pretty cool. Yeah, for sure. Now that they get the new one, and I don't know. I just remember because I would see these figures, the Marvel Legend figures when I was collecting Black Series, and then like you see what it's worth later, and I'd be like, oh my god, I saw that figure on the peg. And a lot of time it's Wolverine or like what was another one that was a good one? There was crap, I can't remember. Anyway, that's just one thing I noticed was a lot of the Wolverines, and if you try to buy the Wolverines, he's usually the first one gone. And just to see like 6 Wolverines peg warming, it's just kind of shocking for me. No, right? Yeah, exactly. But I do like him on the retro card. I didn't get Storm, but when I saw Gambit on the retro card, I was like, take my money. You can have it. Same with Rogue. Oh, is that why? Okay, that makes sense. So they're doing solid case packs. They're doing solid case packs of certain figures. Sometimes they do that for sometimes. They do that for Star Wars too. For figures that they think are going to be super popular. One particular one that they did which backfired completely was the 40th anniversary A New Hope Leia, which got down to about $6 because there was solid case packs of that one and that one only, and it would seem strange that that's the one you would pick out of that whole wave, but they picked Leia, and Toys R Us, when it was going out of business, was just saturated with them. Toys R Us and GameStop had so many. It was crazy. You could get them for $6. Imagine this. Imagine that. Imagine not having Luke or Vader on your 40th anniversary wave for Return of the Jedi. Who would do that? Whew. Crazy, crazy idea. Those crazy kids. All right, yeah. So that's something I wanted to bring up as well, although I didn't. It's one of the leaks. So, oh, nice. This is what's up. So, whoops. No, okay. That's what I'm gonna. So maybe they'll do a month. I'll probably get a month figure now for Cassian for the Andor series. I think it's inevitable actually. So she's coming for sure, but it's going to be an Andor one. Wolverine equals Mando. Yeah, probably. So okay, so I think they must have something like this in store for the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi, because you're right, there were a lot of things that came out that you wouldn't even think that came out for the Empire Strikes Back one, and even the what was that, the droid from the droid, the friggin' the Hoth droid, what do you call that thing? And they had what else? Yeah, you're right, the Wampa. They had a bunch of things for Empire Strikes Back that weren't particularly uh that were like just the 40th anniversary carded figures. So yeah, hopefully they can do something like that. Oh, I think um the speeder bike deluxe set is definitely coming for the TVC. That was a reveal at San Diego Comic-Con, the speeder bike set for TVC. Hopefully they re-release it for the Black Series too. It wouldn't be that difficult. They already have the molds and everything, and they did it for the Mandalorian one, right? They re-released that again, and that thing actually turned out to be super expensive on the secondary market. So I'm hoping that they do something like that. I hope we get some type of Jabba release. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping like a Jabba, not just Jabba, because that's what they did in the blue line. They just had a Jabba, and it was in the box by itself. The paint apps weren't that great, although some people will tell you that they were good. I personally didn't think it was great. I think the one that they had in the San Diego Comic Con exclusive looked way better. But if they could do something like that, like a new Jabba release, maybe they should have made it maybe a HasCon or something, or a HasLab. I don't know, something cool with Jabba, and you can get his like platform or Salacious Crumb or something cool for a re-release of that Jabba set that they had for San Diego Comic Con in 2013, because that's going for buku dollars, and it's not worth the money at all. So I would love a re-release of some Jabba stuff. So hopefully, I'm sure that they have some plans. I don't know what they are, but hopefully we get some releases like the ones I mentioned for the Empire. Hopefully we get those, some of that type of stuff for Return of the Jedi, because I really like the original trilogy. I like the original trilogy releases, and I think that would be awesome. And I think that those would be pretty big hits with everybody, as far as I know. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully they don't drop the ball. I predict this too. I predict we get 15 different styles of Cassian Andors. I mean, it started to do it with the Kenobi series, right? How many different versions of Kenobi are we getting so far? So we're getting a bunch of different, and concluding, we already know two, because one is his regular big trench coat type of look, who's the exclusive, who's the HasCon. I keep calling it HasCon. The Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. If you haven't seen it yet, they released pictures of it. It like the box like opens up. It's $56 because they're on crack. But that's one of them. And then Yak Face reveal. This is one of the leaks that came out recently from Yak Face. It's Cassian in a, if you watch the trailer, you can see him in like officer, like Empire officer disguise. So that's going to be one of the figures that we get. It might be an exclusive somewhere. It said it might be an exclusive, but so that's another Cassian that we're going to be getting, and I'm sure that there'll be plenty of more Cassians for everyone, because they're probably going to milk this for everything it's worth. Although, there we go. That's what's up right there. So, I got a lot of hope for this Cassian series, for the Andor series, because of the trailers look great. I had no hope for it before I saw any of the trailers. We talked about it last time, although I think I bored everybody with my thoughts on some of the things that are going on with the behind the scenes there. But I just hope the series is good. I think that in the long run here, like, it's going to turn out that like the Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi are not going to age well. I don't think, particularly the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, if you watch that in 10 years, I think you're going to be like, what is this? So I'm really hope that this one's going to be good, but I think that they're falling into the same trap that they kind of fell into with the sequel trilogy figures with the sequel trilogy movies, is they're trying to bang them out too fast. Like, they're banging these shows out, boom, and after Cassian it airs, The Mandalorian season 3 immediately starts, and boom, boom, boom. But we'll see what happens. I have high hopes. So Akbar, I guess we'll talk about that right now. So that's another leak that's coming. Apparently, so if you're ready to be underwhelmed, listen to this. The Akbar figure that is pretty easily attained for under $20. They're gonna. I think that's going to be another repack for the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi figures, and I think they said it might be for the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive. There's supposed to be another exclusive that hasn't been revealed or leaked yet, and apparently that's going to be it. It's a 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi retro carded Admiral Akbar. So yeah, as much as I love Akbar, I don't have any. It just seems, I don't know, that's kind of an underwhelming exclusive, but I don't know. I'll probably still pick it up, but it'll probably be $30, right? $33.99 or something, right? Yeah. See, that would be a cool idea, right? Maybe it's going to be a Jedi Master Luke and Vader 2-pack for 40th anniversary. That's kind of cool because they got the concept art 2-pack for. Wait, is it Obi-Wan? It's Obi-Wan and Vader, but same concept. Yeah, I think, which was supposed to be pre-orders for, but it's not. Yeah, I just posted recently on Instagram a picture of it that I think it's a Hong Kong or Taiwanese store got them in. So hopefully we get to see that soon. Yeah, so yeah, probe droid. Thank you. Thank you, Mitch. We're looking for the probe droid, the 40th anniversary probe droid. So I hope we get some type of those type of Imperial trope. Yes. Oops. What happened? All right, here we go. Sometimes this doesn't work so well. Jabba Jabba, yes. Jabba Dabba Doo. I like that. We need some Jabba Jabba Doo. Jabba Dabba Doo. So you don't have a Cassian, huh? Well, he was everywhere. Everywhere you could look, you could find a Cassian. Stop and Shop, TJ Maxx, everywhere. Everywhere was Cassian. Yes. Do you think? Yes. Do you think that Hasbro would do a 50th anniversary? Yeah, I think they will. And I don't. And we might be on a different toy line then. I don't know if Black Series is gonna make it that far. I don't know what they would do next. But usually these lines don't keep going on for this long. I mean, the TVC has gone on forever, but they usually try to mix it up and start something new. What they would change to, I don't know. I actually have suggested that they start a new line. And I don't know what would be totally different, but I figured it's time for a new one. What is coming for Halloween? How they would change it. I mean, I kind of think they need a fresh start in some ways. How would the Halloween figures? Well, we saw the Halloween figures. I don't know when they're going to be available, but they had the werewolf, Wookiee, and they had the skeleton clone trooper, and they were Walmart exclusives. Someone will remember. But they should be coming soon, right? I predict this as well. This is exactly what I'm thinking. I think the Andor figures will peg warm super hard. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. JR, what's going on? Well, I'm so behind on these comments. Underwhelmed. No, there's no, he's not a Black Series figure or a TVC figure, right? No, I don't, no, they didn't make an Admiral Raddus, but he's a good figure. I figured to have, I think that'd be a good idea. Oh, right. Did I catch up? I didn't. Okay. And, Akbar will be the next Lando 40th. Yep. Too bad. Um, See, this would be a great idea. If they re-release the Amazon exclusive, they just give it to Amazon again. But people will buy this. This thing's going for ridiculous money right now. The Emperor and his throne set. That which is I can't believe how much money it's going for. Maybe maybe that's why. Maybe he's in Endor. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Oh, Out of the Basement makes an appearance. What's up, guys? Glad you could stop by. We were just talking about Cassian and all the Cassian figures and how we got another Cassian has been leaked by Yakface. It's the officer disguised Cassian, and how we're probably gonna get flooded with Cassians, and some of the Cassian figures are probably gonna, and most of them are probably gonna peg warm. That's basically where we're at. Um, Reggie, Reggie can't shop in more. I feel you, dude. It's very hard to shop in store. I don't see anything that I ever want, basically. Um, there was a time when I was looking for certain figures that I was looking for. It was when the Ninja Turtle NECA 2-packs were coming out. I went to Target every day for 3 months. Two Targets, because they're very close to each other. I went to 2 Targets every day for 3 months and did not find one. So I mean, when that's I mean, obviously they've gotten better because their newer ones are like peg warming now. But when that's the problem, I mean, when that's happening, you know you're doing something wrong. Searching for them. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. What? You found him at a warehouse deal? Yeah. So I don't know. We're just just looking at this list of stuff that's supposed to be coming. The things that definitely pop out at me that kind of I forgot were even coming. So the Jedi Ruins Boba, those should be shipping soon. You know what? Did anybody Oh, the Black Series Dark Trooper. I feel that can go either way. That might be a peg warmer. I feel it's gonna go either way. I mean, the price doesn't help. It's $34. Um, I don't know. I pre-ordered it, but $34 for that seems like a lot of money. So both this is Walmart stuff. So both the Purge Trooper Phase 2 and what is that? What is his name? One Jack, the Walmart exclusives. Those should be coming too. There was something else I wanted to say too. Oh, something that I actually didn't pre-order. I missed it. I completely spaced on it like an idiot. The the Amazon exclusive Cad Bane. That's supposed to be coming. It hasn't popped back up as available for pre-order because as far as I know, but I actually missed that one. Um yeah, he's an army builder. So that's the only thing that I think might save it, but it's $34. So I don't know if it's just gonna peg warm or people are actually gonna because it's cool. I'm not gonna say that it's not cool but it's just super expensive for what you're getting. And the TVC version is $27. Like that's crazy to me. Like yeah, so dude, I can't believe it's like the pre-orders are at like 1 o'clock that day. I think at like 3 o'clock, I'm like, wasn't there something I was supposed to do today? And it was like, crap, the pre-orders, and it was sold out, of course. So I don't know. I hopefully there's some in stock when it goes, which usually is the case. But I completely forgot. So that should be coming soon. Yeah, Amazon is usually good at relisting. Yeah, so I should be able to get it. Yes, this is where I'm at too. I will buy one Dark Trooper. Oh, what, did it sell out that fast? Wow, yeah, so I completely spaced on it. So the Cad Bane regular Cad Bane figure is awesome. I was just looking at it the other day, like, that figure is sick. I'm surprised it doesn't cost more in the secondary market, although I think it's about 40 bucks. Um, I think it's awesome. But also, not just Black Series, but a ton of TVC figures are coming. Um, wait, what does this say? So yeah, so a ton of new TVC figures are coming. I know we mentioned a couple of them. The other highlights. So Figure and Dan is coming. Um, Death Watch Airborne Trooper. Oh, Ahsoka's clone. A lot of these are figures I bought multiple of. Din Djarin in the disguise. Loki. Yeah, Loki. No, I like the TVC, or I mean TVC is it okay. So TVC, I like the TVC. I do like that they seem to be uh like, a lot of them seem to be always in stock if you need them, even though even ones you think would be kind of sold out. Just for example, the 501st Trooper I talked about before, I have had to order that several times because it keeps showing up smashed. Same with the Death Watch Mandalorian and the Super Commando. uh, those are kind of figures that I would think that people would buy many of, and they'd be hard to get, but they keep being easy for me to reorder, which is good. So I think in a lot of ways the TVC is like surpassing Black Series. I mean, some in some ways in the selection, but in some ways in the quality of the figures, really. Um, the biggest example that you saw people talking about it was a few months ago when you could get the TVC Boba Fett's are being compared to the Black Series offerings of Boba Fett's. So, and you could really see the difference between the two. And I think one of the major things was how accurate the TVC ones to on screen as compared to the Black Series ones. I just feel like some of the coloring on some of the Black Series ones weren't 100% screen accurate. Like, I don't know. So, but I think they're making a major push. I don't know if it's this. I don't know. I guess it would be two different people doing the things, but I don't know how they choose which figures are coming. But TVC actually has been doing a really good job recently, when usually they get put on the back burner. So good for them and good for TVC collectors. I am one of them, but like I said, I primarily do Black Series, but I don't miss any TVC releases. So it's nice to see that they're actually getting some attention. Um, Nice. PVC is killing it, but I can't add another line. Yeah, so I don't know if they would. I don't know what they would do if they switched from the Black Series. I don't know, but sometimes in the past they've switched from, even though they're doing 3.75-inch figures, they start a new 3.75-inch figure line while they're doing like an old one, like just to kind of switch it up. Sometimes it's because they want to do more affordable figures. Sometimes they want to do better figures, but they switch it up a lot. Uh-oh. You can't start that. The Neca Predator, you can't get underneath. That's that's a deep dark hole. And they're actually re-releasing some of the old ones. I saw one at Target the other day. Which one was it? It was an old one that was kind of expensive. They're doing that for some of the other figures too. I saw some Aliens figures that were also old back at Target that were getting re-released. But oh, what was the one thing that they were? Oh, the TVC Jedi Survivor 3-pack. I think it's a fan channel exclusive. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's the one for the Jedi Survivor game. It was was it a fan channel exclusive? It had like a Magna Guard in it, and it had a couple other figures. I forget, but that's also shipping. It's also on its way. So that one should be coming soon. And let me think, what else was on this list? Or let me see here. Clone Trooper 4-pack. So the R2, the Walmart exclusive R2 is coming too. Like, it's really a lot of, you know what I probably should have done? I probably should have just put it up over on my Instagram, but it's so much stuff. So I don't know. But what I also want to mention was that other than the 2 exclusives I just went over, there's the Akbar Return of the Jedi 40th, which is slightly underwhelming, and the Cassian officer one. Yakface posted recently that there's going to be some Walmart Black Series exclusives for Andor. They have code names and a Target exclusive one for Andor, so who knows what they are. I think it's a little early for exclusives from because that seemed to be the problem that they kind of had with the HasLab, is that you got to let this IP, address everybody. You have to let people love it first before you want them to pay extra money for the figures. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll see what happens with those. But what I wanted, there was another thing I wanted to mention. So I actually ordered them, and I didn't realize that I did. I pre-ordered them, and they showed up. I haven't seen them yet. They're at a different address, but the Target exclusive Star Wars Vision figures are now hitting stores, and your pre-orders have shipped if you pre-ordered them. And I totally forgot that I pre-ordered those, and I meant to cancel them, but they shipped before I could, so now I have them. There's the SH Figure Arts M and Carre, or whatever his name is, from the Star Wars Visions. Have you guys seen those figures? They look decent enough. I just don't know why they're $84. So if you're ever wondering, who the hell would buy this? It was me. I bought them. Yeah, so both sides. I agree with this 100%. Yeah. So this is what happens. You need to let the show fester a little bit so people can decide what they want. Like, for example, here's a good example. I have a friend who deals action figures. He gets them from I don't know, probably EE or whatever. And when Rise of Skywalker was coming out, he ordered multiple single case packs because the movie hadn't come out yet. He ordered multiple single figure cases of Rose figures that he's now going to be stuck with forever, because you didn't know the figure was good or not, and he just bought it because it was a new figure coming out and he figured that it would be popular. So under that vein, yes, this is the double-edged sword that you have. You want the show to fester a little bit, or let people enjoy the show, understand if they like it, the characters that they like, but you also want to have some of the figures ready to drop for when the show is coming out. Now, there's such a fine line that you have to do this, that you have an opportunity to do this, because you can do it very late, like they've done with some shows. You can do it too early, and then for example, look what happened for the Marvel Legends Legend of the Ten Rings, the whatever movie that was, which was actually a decent movie. It's one of the ones I've seen. So, but all that stuff went. So all that stuff went on clearance, and nobody bought it because no one saw the movie yet. So they released those figures way too early. This is an interesting point as well. Oh, this is another one. Right. So that's when figures get inaccurate, is when they go about the concept art. And that's sometimes what they're given, to base the action figure off of. Another example is good old Zuvio, who clogged the pegs at every Toys R Us that I've ever been in. That was the only figure that you could find. But yeah, this is, The poor guy, I know, and so many roses. So I think you kind of have to have things ready to go, maybe, but you do have to let the series like settle and let people decide on what they want or what they don't want. Um, because, but I do feel that waiting too late is wrong too. Like if you wait too late, like for example, like a lot of like the Boba Fett series, that stuff was really late. Um, some of the other series, some stuff was I don't know. You kind of it's very difficult to find the happy medium between those two things. Here you go. This is the yes. They actually offered that as a thing. You could buy a dozen roses, and there were the rose figure on sticks for Valentine's Day. That was like a real thing that you could buy on Amazon. It was expensive though, but that definitely was a real thing. Um. So, oh, there's some. There was another. Oh, did you see on Yak Face also posted that they revealed like that Halloween astromech a while ago. It's R7FNG, like I guess Fang, I guess. So that is starting to hit the stores. And that was one of the things I've never and you could buy a 4-pack of the last astromechs that were all from Droid Depot or Droid Factory for Halloween. So Disney Droid Factory. Yeah, so I've never bought one before. And I was just wondering if anybody actually collects that stuff. Like because I don't live near any of the parks. I'm sure if you live near the park and you could go, at different time whenever if you're just going to the park, you might collect some of the droid factory stuff. I don't know. It never did anything for me. I don't know. Never really did anything for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. It's not really mine type of stuff, I guess. But wow, it's already 3:20. See, I'd be game for this, you know? But you know what's cool that they did have? I think they had the set with the pit droids, maybe? What we need, and I think we mentioned this. Huh. See, I've never been down there. So I'm not since I was a kid. I didn't have this stuff down there back then. But I can see that being cool. Yeah. So I don't know. But I mean back to what I mean, I think we bring this up every single live stream. But how we need a B2 battle droid, like severely bad. Like in both the TVC and the Black Series. I don't know how they were slacking so much on that. It seems like you could do the different paints, you could release it different ways. It seems like a pretty obvious figure to do. Hmm. Also, I'd like to see a Trooper build-up pack and Galaxy packaging. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So you guys don't get anything, huh? I don't see anything of Disney exclusive releases in England. Oh, I didn't know that. So you guys don't get Droid Factory. Why do I keep calling it Droid Depot? Didn't it used to be Droid Depot? Have I heard you guys mention this before on your live stream? A Legion line, is that what you call it? Different battle droids, clone regions. Yeah. So right, okay, right. This is where we kind of overlapped. I remember This is what it was. Somebody told me that you guys were talking about this when I brought up the fact that I think they need to do, like an army builder line of just figures that that kind of like the Marvel Legend ones. They started doing the Marvel Legend ones where you could. I think they're all Hasbro Pulse exclusives, but they're like 15. I don't know if they're $15 anymore, but yeah, they're like $15 and they're always in stock. And you have all these different versions of army builders that people can get at any time, so you don't have to spend $35 on some regular Imperial Stormtroopers right now because that's how much you got to pay for one because they're impossible to find. So yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea. I thought that they actually spoke about doing something like that a few years ago. I guess it didn't happen. But I think that's an awesome idea. I think they kind of on that track with that one like Black Series archive wave that was all army builders, some of which didn't really need to be re-released, but I think that especially for clones, I think that this would be an awesome idea because then you can do all the different clones and hopefully they could get on some other type, like we could get some like Republic Commandos and stuff. You could do all different versions. I would love that. This is a great point. So I would much rather have that. And that's another figure that actually was leaked. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's a version of a shore trooper. It's a version of the stormtrooper from Andor. So the biggest difference I could see is that he has a stripe across his chest. I didn't really see anything else, but I didn't really look at the picture that hard. But so a shore trooper it's an exclusive. I think it was for Target, but he's from Andor, and I'd much rather get that stuff that makes it somewhat like different, but also screen accurate. But instead of repaints that are garbage for credit collection. And the carbon, although I do like the carbonized Boba Fett, I thought that one's cool. But carbonized figures in general, for sure, that's something I've never been a fan of. And I didn't watch, but I did see that this was I didn't get to watch it yet, but I saw that this was part of was it your live stream, Out of the Basement live stream, where they want the second half of the Cantina bar, which I think I said, which is a great idea, by the way. But what I think I said was it was just such a tease that they gave us this half of a bar, showed us all the different ways they could connect with another bar. Like, look, you can do it this way and this way. Isn't that so cool? But you could only order one per customer. So you're like, what? Like, dude, come on. You show me all these cool things that I can do with two of them, but I can only order one. Why even show me if I can't do it? And hence it's been, how long has it been? It's been over a year, right? And we still haven't gotten an opportunity to get a second piece that we can use. I thought they were, I didn't hear this from anyone, but someone in the comments said they were probably planning on releasing it. Yes, this is what no, this is what someone said in the comments to me. They're like, well, they'll probably sell it by itself down the road. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's a great idea, but we've yet to do it. So I don't know why you would tease everybody with being able to put them together and then limit it to one per customer and basically just laugh at us. And I that's like that's so rude and inconsiderate. Such an asshole thing to do. So yeah, I don't know. I saw that you guys were going to talk about it. I didn't get an opportunity to watch it though. And this is a very true statement. So I don't know who's going to buy this because it's $40. So the regular release Dark Trooper is $33 or $34, depending on where you're going to get it. The credit collection one with a crappy paint job, which I guess kind of looks like a candy paint job for a car or something. It makes it $38.99. It's more expensive for the credit collection one than the already expensive Dark Trooper deluxe figure. Straight from Hasbro Pulse, by the way. This is a Hasbro exclusive. It's not like another retailer. So Hasbro is charging you more, and they're pocketing all the money. There's no middleman. There's no middleman where they have to give it a Best Buy at somewhat of a discount. They're taking all the money. They're making it all the profit and decided to charge you more for this thing, which is ridiculous. That I'm insulted by that. I'm more than that. I'm disgusted with that. That's some BS right there. That shows you how they think of us. That, to me, that's just like, that shows that they really think that they can just put something, put Black Series on it, give it to you, and be like, hey, here you go, you buy it. Because there's no reason it needs to be that expensive, because there's no middleman for them to have to break off on that and have to lower the price for. They're taking the product straight from the manufacturer factory and shipping it to you from their own website. I'm and this guy, and I'm sorry, Tremanium, he bought 2. I didn't buy any, because 2 is like $40. I'm sorry, it's $80. That's like, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. If it goes on clearance, maybe, but it's not going to, because it's Hasbro Pulse. That stuff doesn't go on sale very often, if at all. I don't think I can remember a time where it does. So that blows my mind. I can't. That's just a jerk of a thing to do, Hasbro. And you wonder why I give you such a hard time. It's when you disrespect us like that. That's just insulting. It's insulting to me. All right. Anyway. Oh, I did want to mention something else. So just to switch gears slightly for a second. And this is, I mean, most everyone in here probably doesn't even collect them. So the Whoosh posted some pictures. They were able to get their hands early on the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mirage Comics Casey Jones and Slash, which look awesome. So if you're into that, you should go check that out, because I can't wait for those figures. Those look awesome. The Casey Jones looks fantastic. Even if you're not a Mirage comic fan, the Slash and the Casey Jones look awesome. That's something you really should get down on. Right? So true. So yeah, so I talked about the Thrawn in the last video, in the top 10 video, because the Thrawn is on there as a figure you should buy up for cheap. And in the video I show if you remember the 2017 exclusive Thrawn set, that was an exclusive. It was like $49.99. It was, the box doubled as his throne room. It came with a ton of exclusives and all of his trophies, a bunch of his trophies. And I just compared, this is a small point in the video. I didn't really have much to do with anything else, but just comparing that to the exclusives that we get now. So we used to get that, which was awesome. At the time, Thrawn was an all new figure. These were all new accessories, and compared to like what we got now for exclusive is a spray painted black Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. That's it. And just comparing what we used to get for exclusives compared to back in the day, not even that long ago, to what we get now, which is, it's sad. It's sad how, like, we used to put some time and money into it, and now it's just like, how can we save some money? Not to mention that the Black Series is 30. What was it? $34 for the spray painted Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. Like, come on. So you didn't have to make a new mold or anything, and you're still going to overcharge us for it. So I don't know. It's kind of disappointing, because we used to be very exciting to find out what the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives were for, or the HasCon or Hasbro PulseCon exclusives. We're very exciting. Like, what are we going to get? It's going to be cool. What can it be? And now they're pretty disappointing. And just the contrast about what it used to be compared to today, it is just, I mean, the gap is incredible. And I know what some people are going to say, exclusives shouldn't be something super awesome. It should, because some people aren't going to be able to get them or whatever. So people are going to miss out. And I would say that's, for a lot of the times that's true, particularly for like retailers maybe. But at this point for San Diego Comic-Con, it is so easy to get the exclusive that I don't really think that applies in this situation. For example, like when I got it was very, very hard to get the exclusives back in the day. And when they were awesome, that was kind of, you felt defeated because you couldn't get them, because you kind of needed to be there, or they might have been on Hasbro Pulse for 5 minutes, and or Hasbro, and that was it. Now, I mean, how many that Boba Fett one, for example, that was available multiple days for hours. Like if you wanted one, you could get it. So if you don't have it, I don't want to hear anybody's excuses. I even you should posted. You should follow my Instagram because I posted 4 times or 5 times when it was available, and some of the times it was available for hours. What's up, Wheels of Chaotic Doom? So yeah, that's why I think that these exclusives should be good, and unfortunately, they're not a lot of the time now. I mean, the Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe seemed pretty cool, but we have already, kind of established the fact that the G.I. Joe team is on the ball right now, and the Hasbro Star Wars team is getting lapped by them when it comes to, exclusives or HasLab. So it's not surprising that theirs is pretty good, but to just give us a spray painted Boba Fett is very disappointing. Again, it's kind of insulting. And then, I guess PulseCon is going to have a couple things, one of which, the TVC one is just a bunch of repacks. But I mean, I don't know. On top of, and the other one, and the other one is the Cassian one, where we haven't even seen the show yet, and it's about $56. See, that was kind of cool, right? And then there's the Armorer one. Like those are decent ones, but I mean, they're not super. Yeah, those are, yes, that is a very decent exclusive. But then they went around. Then you could get the regular Cad Bane like almost at the same time. But just looking at if you look at the exclusives, they've increasingly gone downhill to the point where this has probably been the most underwhelming Star Wars exclusives we've ever had. Probably. I'm trying to think of another time that they were just. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another time that they were the same, but that they were like, sometimes we get like 3 or 4 of them. So I don't know. I just, just kind of thinking out loud about it. But but did I order the Boba Fett? Of course I did. I ordered it. So the Trapper Wolf, yeah. So Trapper Wolf, yeah. Yeah, it might be. I didn't say that it wasn't. Yeah, it might be. Michael Cherry, how you doing? Yeah, it might be. But if you can, at one point do you get free shipping? If you order 2, do you get free shipping? And then sell the other one to somebody. The Hasbro Star Wars team is a bunch of chimps scribbling with crayons in the dirt. Yes. Pretty much. I don't know I don't know what their deal is. It's getting kind of frustrating. But, hopefully things will start to get better. Although I've heard from a lot of collectors who have told me specifically that, by the end of the year, like after I'm not collecting Star Wars anymore, or Black Series specifically. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think a lot of people are starting to feel that way just because there we go. Just because all of the repacks, like out of the basement, we're just saying all these repacks and these credit collections and all this stuff is just oversaturating the market. It's getting to the point where um, it's not worth being a completionist. It's better just to pick and choose. And if you're going to pick and choose, then you're probably, there's a lot of figures that you're going to skip if you're just going to pick and choose the ones that you want. Where I was a completionist, and I can't really do that anymore. It's just not worth it. So much stuff comes out that I just don't want. So I don't know. So it's $50 for free shipping on GameStop if you're not a member, and so if you bought two, you would get free shipping because isn't it $27? So 27 and 27 is over 50. So you get free shipping there. You can sell the second one to a buddy or just somebody that you know that needs one, and then you don't have to pay the exorbitant amount of money. GameStop is the king of credit collection. So yeah. So I don't know. The Umbra Trooper has been is one of the first exclusives for. One of the only exclusives, especially one of the gaming greats that has a high price on the secondary market, like right now, or while it was coming out. Like there's been an actual demand for it. Most of the other ones, eventually they couldn't get rid of them for under $17, but for some reason the Umbra Operative one everybody wants. Another one that was decently sought after was maybe the Jango Fett one. The Jango Fett one was pretty popular, but the Umbra Operative, yeah, I was just looking it up the other day. Amazon has 3. Why am I picking it up? Because there's a long and a short answer to that. The short answer is because I have a serious problem. That's why. Because I have a problem. I have an issue, and this is part of it. But I'm also picking it up because I always get the exclusives. That's another part I'm getting at. I usually get the exclusives just because I feel, I don't know. I always, unless it's something. Plus, I'm a Boba Fett fan. My favorite figure is the Boba Fett one. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It is the first step. It is the first step. Admitting you have a problem. I've been through the steps. Yeah. So once you're picking and choosing, yeah. So once you're picking and choosing, it's so much easier to pass on figures, as opposed to when you're trying to be a completionist. All the old bodies are pretty much trash. Yes, it's called plastic crack for a reason. But yes, so plus it's Boba Fett, so I'll probably I'll get the Boba Fett releases. Not to mention, since it's like sought after, I feel like if I can get it, it's like I feel a responsibility to myself for getting it. I also feel as though if I don't get it, maybe I'll regret it down the line. I don't want to do that. I do like the packaging too. That's a good point. I think the packaging is kind of cool. But those are the general reasons. I've seen some of the prices in Australia because I've seen Mike's videos, and yeah, and it's insane. I don't know what to tell you. It's insane. Do you currently own a Star Wars figure you actually don't like at all, but you still own? Yeah, I have a ton of them. I bought all the sequel trilogy figures. I have a ton of them. So yes, I do. Yes, yes, I do. Oh wow. All right. So expensive Star Wars series. Really? That's interesting. Why is it big? They just have a huge collection. What's up, Chaz? Yeah, that's cool. You're gonna get the as openers. I don't take these out of the box to keep value, so I buy them loose. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? It's you're. Oh yeah, it's a real problem. So, but you're lucky. Because I started this. I started out in the game. Well, I didn't not immediately, but it turned into a completionism type of thing, and it's really hard to get out of that like lane and try to be like, all right, no, I'm going to be selective and buy only the figures that I really want. Although Hasbro's making it a lot easier, I'll tell you that Hasbro's making it a lot easier for me. So it's really difficult sometimes, especially when it's even if it's now let me say this. So, as an exclusive for San Diego Comic Con, I would say that that's not the greatest exclusive. Maybe it's just an easy repaint. If they released it as a regular figure, though, you know, I would buy that. It'd probably be cheaper. As a regular figure, I'd be like, I would not, I would think that's all right, and I would feel obligated to buy it. Now, I think you mentioned the Empire Strikes Back mold. I think no, I don't read actually, you guys read the comics. So, War of the Bounty Hunters, I think it was supposed to be an Empire Strikes Back mold, makes it accurate to the comic, but I don't know that for sure. Um, the Halloween Clone Troopers are not available for pre-order yet. One of them is a Walmart and one of them is a Target. I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you follow my Instagram, I'll post when they're available. All right, yes, please do that. I would love to see. Yes, hello, Rick. By the way, yes, yeah, yeah. I feel be a reformed inbox collector. So yeah, if you that's another reason why you might feel obligated to buy a lot of figures is if you want it for figure photography or something, or you're opening for just your display, or you're like, I kind of want this for display regardless of the price. Oh no, 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 you can't. Some of them are too, yeah. To try and replace what I've done over what I've put together over these years, yeah, that'd be impossible. I would never try. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, it takes time to change. Yeah, it even when you're trying to do it, like really sitting down and trying to do it, it can be very difficult because we're creatures of pattern. We follow the same pattern. We wake up, we go to work. We get comfortable in our patterns, and when you try to break that pattern, it can be very difficult, particularly as the older you get. Because you get very comfortable in your life and your pattern and what you do on a regular basis. So that's why, people have trouble changing their pattern by, I'm going to go to the gym or whatever because you get so comfortable in what you do. But yeah, it can be very difficult. Oh wow. There you go. You got the street scene diorama. No, I never order any of their dioramas, but they put it down with the dioramas Neca does. They're pretty badass. Here we go. Thank you. Emerald answered your question. The Clone Trooper Halloween figure is a Target exclusive. So that means that the Wookiee with the ears is a Walmart exclusive. I don't know if I could do it though. Because your collection is something that you've achieved over such amount of time. It's hard to get rid of the figures. It's hard for me exactly because also to a point, it's kind of like I understand when trying to get rid of figures. I understand the show Hoarders so much more. If I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, where people get so attached to their trash that's stacked up in their house that they start crying and having anxiety attacks when someone tries to clean up their house, even though everything is garbage that they own. It's in piles and it can't be salvaged. Same thing with the figures. So even if I don't want it, I can't get rid of it because at least I have one of them. I had trouble getting rid of my doubles. That's where I'm at in life. I had trouble getting rid of the doubles. Yes. Yes. So very lucky of you. But it's so much, it's so much easier to be. I don't think that any new collectors are going to be completionists. It was so much easier back then because there was less releases to buy. Now there's so many because there's the carbonized and credit collection and there's archive and there's all this stuff that they didn't have back when I started. So I don't think many people would start and decide to be a completionist because there's too much stuff to buy. So this is a good question. I don't know. Maybe some of the Walmart exclusive one, the holiday one, that one actually hit Walmarts at some point, at least some Walmarts, because I remember seeing pictures of it of people finding it. I don't know. Maybe they're just saying, "Hey, hold on to it and for an extra few months and sell them for this year." I don't know, but I just what I would figure they would do, you know. So I don't do as much reviewing as you guys do, but it's easy. I mean, it would be difficult to not buy every single. Well, you guys don't review every single figure, but I guess it makes it a little bit easier if you because there's two of you and you guys have separate collections. I guess so you can not every you don't have to buy every figure you don't want it. Maybe the other guy's getting it. I guess. Yeah, probably just open them. Yeah, yeah. I guess it'd probably be easier just to open them. Um, Yeah, so a lot of them I tried to make most of them are easily accessible, and that's why I put them on the list. Um, you could probably get them at most retailers, Amazon, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Dorkside. Um, so yeah, most of them are easily attainable. GameStop. Um, if you jump around, you can find some of them like on sale. So that was one of the things I considered when I was making the list, was making it so it would be easy for if somebody was trying to get them, that they would be able to find them. And if it wasn't easy, I told them in the video where to get it. Because, you know, it's one thing to know what you should be picking up, it's another thing to actually find it. Because when I was started, I didn't know any good places, like actual trustworthy places to order my figures from, other than the major box retailers who turn out to not to be that trustworthy. So it actually took me a while to find places like Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store or Dorkside. So yeah, those are always good options, especially if you don't mind paying a little bit extra, but having the figure not show up in a padded mailer completely destroyed. Right? It's coming. I can't wait till the hassle of trying to find the Walmart exclusive trooper all over again. It's coming soon. The 187th, he's coming soon. We can all try to find that again. Yep, that's what did it for me. I'm not doing it anymore. Trying to be a completionist with all these extra figures they make you, and their ridiculous prices. Because if If credit collection was like $20, that would make a huge difference compared to if it's now when they're like $27.99, which is with tax, you're pretty much paying $30. Like that's insane to me. Right, it's like a win. I'm thankful when they announce figures I have no interest in. It's like a win. It's like, yes, not spending the money. A Scorpio figure. What? Scorpio? Oh, the leaks. All right. So the leaks. So the leaks. So what do we have? They got so one of the figures they said there was a leak is probably going to be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive for PulseCon. It's so they're going to do Admiral Akbar, but he's going to have a 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi carded figure, but he's going to be an exclusive. So not the awesomest reveal. Also, there's going to be from the Andor series, there's going to be a Cassian in. If you've watched the trailer, you can see him. He's in like the Imperial officer disguise. It's going to be an Andor in the Imperial officer disguise, and then there's an Andor version of the Shore Trooper that just surfaced. They actually revealed it, and then someone had a picture of it. They actually had a picture of the figure, and that's a Target exclusive. So those are the three that are coming. Not the greatest reveals, but they are, but they're definitely coming. Telephone. Let me see who it is. All right. Yeah, this is Yep, we didn't have any of these sublines. That's why it might seem like the line of repaints. Yep. So that's a good point. I didn't think about that. So we've actually gotten a lot of new sculpts this year. More than we usually get on normal years. That's very true. Right. Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, because, the Boba was one. Dark Trooper. We get a bunch this year. Usually they kind of skimp out on the new molds. So it's very nice to see that maybe they're doing some more new molds, but there's a lot of figures that they need to do for these new shows that they want to get out that I'm sure Disney is pressuring them to get out. So that probably has something to do with it too. Cuz it's not like I'm trying to think, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot of like older figures that we need released. It's newer figures that are getting new molds from new shows, which is what they usually do for the sequel trilogy or the other movies. I think so I think that's pressure from Disney trying to get these figures out. Now they started doing a bunch of old like original trilogy figures, which they have done some. I'm not going to say they haven't. That would be pretty amazing. I mean, hopefully we get some aliens from Return of the Jedi coming, some new. That would be, if they did that, like they would just completely change my attitude, like completely. If we got some like of the skiff guards and like Weequay and stuff, or the 40th anniversary, I'd be pretty excited. But we'll see what happens. Oh, you're right, Scorpio from The Simpsons. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. They did do the Scorpio. I have a few of their Ultimate figures. They're pretty good. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me this. The Ponda Baba Waves are sitting there. Wow, 42 each. Here's a good question, guys. Any super cool troopers or captains I should get? I ordered the Umbra Trooper and Shadow, what is he? Shadow Stormtrooper? But what should I get next? Hold on, I'm a little behind here, so let's see where we... What should he get? Let's see. Well, the troopers, you could probably find the phase 1 clone trooper, or you know what's cheap right now is Commander Wolf. Commander Wolf. Who else? Commander Bly. Bly is cheap right now. That's a good one. Cody. You could get Commander Cody. The archive Cody is cheap right now. Yeah, there you go. You said them all the same. There you go. Those 3 are all cheap right now. Probably won't stay that way forever. So that's a good start right there. The Clone Shark Troop. Oh yeah, that's available right now too. The Clone Shock Trooper is an exclusive for Walmart, and that's regular price right now. So that's a good one too. That's 4 right there. Might even be the highest year for well. Yeah, maybe that's probably true. But I think honestly, I'd probably have to say one of the years for the sequel trilogy, because they were banging out like 4 or 5 new molds per wave back then. Although I think now that I think about it, they might be doing that right now. So maybe, yeah. So yeah, so they did the archive Revenge of the Sith archive Anakin already, and yeah, maybe they'll be doing it again because it definitely needs another re-release, because you're right, it's ridiculously priced. So maybe they'll do it again. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think actually it deserves another release more than a lot of other figures do, because it's insane what it goes for. I have found a Black Series thing at CVS once. I think it was one of the little ships. Remember the Black Series tiny ships that came in like a thing that big? I found one of those at CVS once. Yo, Chief Chirper, what up? Oops. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Let me see. Yup, for sure. Yep, 100%. Yeah, prequel fans, yeah, they kind of got screwed out of the Attack of the Clones 20th. I think you guys might have mentioned that too. I was talking about it before. Because Hot Toys did some of it, and then, Hasbro didn't capitalize on it at all. Although Hasbro was very very adamant about telling us about telling us when it was the 5-year Rogue One anniversary, and releasing the Darth Vader on the Rogue One card and the Yavin 4 playset. Remember, that was very high on their list. They're like, hey, here comes the 5-year anniversary of Rogue One, because I'm sure we had all of us had that marked on our calendars. Let me see here. Brazil, what's up? Oh, Valoni, what's going on, man? Let me see. Mainline is on fire. Mainline is on fire. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So they do the Rogue One, not Attack of the Clones, and they're making, or they're pressuring Hasbro into releasing these figures from these new shows that they're making, which is probably why we have like 8 different Obi-Wan Kenobis from the Kenobi series coming out. So yeah, so you must have been at Target. So you just saw Black Series on the shelf. Yeah, I saw a peg full, 6 of them yesterday. I didn't buy one, but they had most of the. Yeah, they had this. They had So I had most of what you're saying right here. No, I didn't have Obi-Wan and Vader. You're the second person who said that. No, I haven't seen the new Vader. I haven't taken a good look at the Vader yet, although I know that it sold out for pre-orders pretty quickly on Amazon. I didn't get a good look at it yet, but I knew that I had to get it. So I haven't had an opportunity to really compare it to the other Vaders, um, unfortunately. So, uh I don't know what they did different with this one, so I'm gonna have to check it out. Wow, that's a great point. I didn't even think of that right now. We haven't gotten any sex bots today. I kinda miss them. I'm kinda disappointed. Kinda miss them. I want some more sex bots. What does this say? What do you think of some of the figures from the video games? Yeah, so the gaming grades line is gonna be a bunch of like repaints. They're Frankenstein figures, as I like to call them. Um, they come from all different figures. They don't generally aren't gonna make any new molds for gaming greats. They're gonna try to piece them together from other figures. Um, and that's just the way that they said they were gonna do the line. So I I like the figure. I like so far their selection's been pretty good. Although it would have been nice to get some figure from what is the new movie, the game, Jedi Survivor. The first new figures that they released were a KX security droid and a battle droid. It would have been nice to get like the main characters first, but they'll probably be line releases or exclusives just because, um, like I said, they're going to be not going to be new molds. And that's probably why. And when they finally release Star Killer, he probably won't be a gaming greats unless they find another figure that they can take his parts and make a Star Killer from. I don't know who they might do that from off the top of my head, though. Yeah. Um, right. So, yeah, that's interesting. So, who was the first Star Wars character to be killed off 20 years ago? Was he killed off 20 years ago? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. See, this is interesting. Um, yeah, he was wrong. He also was incorrect in such a way, if I remember correctly, right? So, yeah, and it'd be great if he had a cape. But yeah, he was something was it there was something else was wrong about him. I don't remember what it was. Um, Hasbro hasn't released any. Oh, maybe who knows? Maybe they'll come soon. We don't know. Maybe we'll get some sex bots. So yeah, when Cal, yes, when so the gaming great. So wait a second. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He came out on the main line first. I forgot about that. Yeah, Cal. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. Was it? When was it? Was it an after? Was it aftermath where Chewie died? I forget. Yeah, but you're right. Um, I think carbonized sex bots. Carbonized sex bots. I like that idea. Yes, I think Star Killer needs to be done. I don't know why it's taking so long. Although they did show in San Diego Comic Con reveals that he'll be coming in the TVC, and I don't know if that's just a re-release or a new figure or whatever. If it is if it is a re-release, then uh, I would bet my house on the fact that it's not going to be a 2-in-1 figure anymore, just like they did the ARC Trooper Captain Fordo. it's only going to be one version of him, and they're going to cut down all the accessories. So, which is unfortunate because that's one of the reasons it was such a great figure in the first place. So, we'll see what they do. But we definitely, and that's another thing that they could do with him is like there's multiple versions of Starkiller that you can release. So it's unfortunate that we haven't seen one in the Black Series yet, because you could release one and then wait a little bit and we can release a second version. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what I thought was funny. Yeah, yes, not the main character. Actually, the fact that Chewie dies in that book is connected to the name of the channel, actually. That's actually why one of the reasons why the channel is named what it is. Interestingly enough. This I didn't know. I didn't know this. Tease the Black Series Starkiller is coming. Although it's great news. It's great to hear. It's taken long enough. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this. All right. Well, confirmed. I knew TVC, didn't know Black Series, but that's great news. We'll see what they do with it. I would love to see what they do with it. I'd love to see what they do with the Black Series one. It probably won't be a 2-in-1, right? So they're probably going to choose one version of him. I don't know what version they would choose. So that's great news. Hopefully they do it justice. Hopefully, well, I guess it would have to be an all new figure. So hopefully, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So there's multiple versions you could release of him. I don't know if you can make it right. This is what it will be. That's what we'll get. Right. So there's multiple versions of him. So I don't know. Maybe they'll give him. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So this would be awesome. So all those guys got multiple votes when I did the video for wishlist for Black Series, like missing from the line. So yeah, I think we're due for all those guys. Well, tell us what you really think. Black Series 1 will be a pile of crap like the Clone Commando, a bunch of inaccurate mode reuse. Yeah. That'd be cool. Just how they did with the Dark Rev. Yeah, so maybe they'll get a light and dark version like the Dark Rev. That's a good idea. That's very good point. Very good point. So yeah, so that's great news. When did we learn this? And how come I didn't know about it? Was it in like kind of a, I forget, what are they, you know how they don't say things directly, they kind of say it like indirectly, or you can figure it out through the hashtags or something, because I don't remember them saying anything about it, but it's good news, you know. So hopefully it comes soon. Here we go. All of those got votes too. Those got votes for when I did missing from the line. So yeah, they did. Well, no, was it? Wait, was it? Which droid was it? They revealed one of yeah. I'm sorry, I got distracted by this. Killer Croc just showed up in Fifth Brother too, huh? Oh, that's right, he's in stock over there. Big Bad Toy Store has him in stock, along with hey, what's up, Nick? What do they have? Oh, Marvel Legends Toad. Toad is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store and at GameStop right now if you collect those. The 20th anniversary Toad. That's in stock over there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he posted an image in the hashtags, and you figured it out from the hashtags. Oh, maybe I did see that. Maybe I did see that. Dude, I I would have this. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't. It seems. Oh, you sent it to me. Oh, okay. I gotta look. Okay. Biggest hole in line right now is episode 1 and 3. Yeah, and 2 was only a little bit yeah, 2 just got lucky because it got that one wave of figures, and that's why 2 is um that's why 2 actually has any representation whatsoever. And I just noticed that your picture is the dude abides. So we really do need some more prequel characters, and that's why I was hoping that they might take advantage of that 20th anniversary on Attack of the Clones, which they didn't. But I think that I think that I think they don't concentrate it on so much because of like Lucasfilm type of pressure to start concentrate on what they're doing new right now. So I'm hoping that we get some of them. I mean, that's a good question. Let's do that. What figures do we want from episode 1 and 3? What do you guys want from it? Who's missing? I'm thinking like Super Battle Droid. Yeah, I think that's one that everybody always says. Everybody always says the Super Battle Droid. I feel the same. Yeah, they could just do so many different things with the Battle Droid one, and the Droidicas, and Magna Guard. Magna Guard. I kind of really want to see like a good Magna Guard, like a good Black Series Magna Guard that they go all out on. I kind of want to see that. Oh, what? I can't believe I can't. You're right. Right, Zam. That's a good one. Dexter Jester. People love that one. Here you go. I'm sure you guys have already talked about it. Queen Amidala. Yes. More battle droids. Burnt Anakin. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Credit Jar Jar credit collection. We got to get on that. Yeah. Sabulaba. Yeah. This is you know what we need? We need this is probably one of the most glaring issues. We need a bunch of those prequel. There's so many different prequel trilogy Palpatines that need to be released. There's a ton of them. Like there's in his red. There's in there's his Yoda. There's the Yoda fight one. There's the arrest one that I think is a great idea because you could have swapping head sculpt. Remember in the rest when he gets arrested, he has like this 2 different head sculpts. He turned into like the evil guy, the gross one, like the scars. I think that would be a pretty cool figure. Maul cut in half is always a favorite. Watto is a favorite. Anakin and Watto 2-pack for sure. Wow. See, you know what? That's funny. Like, yeah, naked 3PO. That's a very good idea. Yeah, that would be cool. The movie version came out. Yeah, I like that idea when they do that. Yeah, this one is a great idea too. Someone else mentioned this before. I don't know how that would work out. Although I think that Death Stick guy, little Boba. Maybe we could get Boba Fett, or I'm sorry, Jango Fett in his not his in his other outfit, the outfit where he's like, "I'm just a simple man trying to make his way through the galaxy." What is he asked him, "Hey, it looks like your army's looking really good." "I'm just a simple man trying to make his way through." Like, what are you talking about, dude? He asked you about the army. He gave you a compliment. Female Tusken Raider with child. Casual fit Boba. I like that. So somebody else suggested to get for like a pod racer, like Anakin's pod racer with a little Anakin, and that could be like a HasLab. I don't know how else you're gonna get a pod racer. I think, well, maybe they're. I mean, I guess they're not that big. Magna Guard, yeah. Wookiee Warrior, that's a good idea. Jammies Fett. His jammies, yeah. Yeah, this is an interesting list. It's you don't really think of them off the top of your head, but once you start to think about it, you're like, wow, we are missing so many. I don't know. Some of them I think might be hard to do, but yeah, they're missing a ton of them. That's where they need to probably concentrate. I mean, I don't understand why it takes it why they always shy away from the prequel trilogy and only want to do 212th Airborne and only want to do stuff from like it seems like they've had ample time to really do the prequel trilogy too. So yeah, that's a great Nancy Houston. What's up? Jabba's wife. What did you miss? Oh, we're just talking about what figures are missing from the prequel trilogy, particularly episodes 1 and 3 in the Black Series. So it seems like a pretty long list. So how about a Gungan warrior? Can we get like a regular Gungan warrior? So I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Two ups. Black Series from episodes 1 and 3. Yeah, so well, episode 2 too. We shouldn't exclude Attack of the Clones. Even though we might have the most of those. Yeah, they just yeah, they need to do a lot. That's true. What about some clones disguised as Jedi? I like it. So yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton of stuff. That's crazy. HasLab Jedi Temple set. Yeah, Jedi Temple Guard. That's a good one too. Sith Anakin, evil clones, younglings. The poor little blonde youngling, that little guy who asked him questions. Yeah. Republic gunship for HasLab. That's interesting. Republic gunship for HasLab. People suggest that a lot. That's not a bad one. So yeah, that's a good list. That's a lot of good stuff. What do you think it's missing from the original trilogy? I mean, other than the obvious things, like other than Cantina and Jabba's palace, aliens. What do you think is missing from the original trilogy? The band, yeah. The Max Rebo band? An ATST. Hell yeah. I'll take an ATST. Yes, this is what's missing. We need more versions of Luke's right now. We need way more. We need more versions of Luke. Can't get enough. Admiral Oswald. Yeah, that'd be great. They got a lot of work to do, though. They got a ton of work to do if they're gonna do that. Andor troopers are coming. We are getting Andor troopers are coming. They're doing a deluxe one for 40th anniversary. Biggs Darklighter. There you go. That's a good one. Clone Trooper on speeder bikes. Elephant Man. Hammer Squid. Yeah. All these guys. For sure. Rebel Commandos. They're coming. Rebel Commandos are coming. The Endor Troopers, if that's what you mean. By the way, Joey, I have figures for you that did we talk about this? Do you still want those figures? I got the Anakin for you. I have a ARC Trooper. Wait, yeah, the Clone Wars ARC Trooper. Phototech Farm Boy Luke. Did they? I think they released the Phototech Luke on the Power of the Force card. Lobot. Oh, Medical Jordan Lobot. Yes, more misspelt Skywalkers. Porkins, yeah, I brought him up the other day. Porkins, we need a Porkins. Low Gray and Cheap Churfa, yes, I'll take some of those. Imperial Gunner, yeah. Mr. Grudge, this is where I'm at, right here. ATST Pilot, that's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, Yakme should already be done. They should have done Yakme a while ago. Oh, okay. I will. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was the photoreal farm wait, that was the Luke from the Power of the Force exclusive Luke? Isn't that Farm Boy Luke with photoreal tech? No problem, dude. Oh yeah. That would be an interesting Black Series figure for sure. Yeah, we get the 3-pack. That would be expensive though. Hasbro would charge up the ying for that thing. Oh, that would be cool. I really like the original Kenner one. Oh, does it? I haven't really looked at it that close. So it was a photoreal tech horrible version of Luke. Ooh, B-Wing and A-Wing pilot. Pulled them out of nowhere. That's a good pick. There you go. Melted Haichu? All right. I didn't know that. Mine's in a container. Mine's in a shipping container thing. Haven't seen it since I bought it. I have no idea what it looks like. Okay. I guess it's really bad because everybody's saying it's terrible. Echo Base Uniform Rebels. I like that. Snow Cedar Pilots. Han in blue jacket when he was the bigger jacket. Okay, like the bigger, yeah, that they did for the TVC. There's only 8 missing from Empire. I think there's a lot missing from the other ones. If I can, are you talking like the original 96? I'm assuming. Snaggletooth would make a great figure. This is we talked about this for a long time in one of the streams. This is definitely a good list for HasLab. You know, I can add a couple more things on there. But this is where they need to start discussing this. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't seen this suggestion before. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Oh yeah. Cool. I like that idea. Oh, that's yeah, the ice cream maker. Go up. What's his name? I got it over here somewhere. What is your name, sir? The ice cream guy. They had a figure of him in one of the lines. It's Wilbur Hood. Wilbur Hood. I forgot his name. Wilbur Hood. Lobot. Yeah, that should be coming soon, right? Ula and the Rancor Keeper. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mitch. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot. Wicked and Rebel Andor. 18 more from the Return of the Jedi. K3PO, E3PO, R3PO, U3PO. Yeah, the Death Star gunner guy. That guy that'd be a pretty popular figure, I think. New Tauntaun. That's not a bad idea. They probably should have done that for the Black Series or the 40th anniversary Empire. Yeah, the original. Yeah, they should get to the list. That's a good idea. Yeah, the toasty version. I like it. With the gray stripes. Here we go. There's a list. That's a list if I've ever seen one. Cloud Car Pilot. That's a pretty good one. Bespin Gown Leia. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. It's yep. I'm with you. Would have been a better decision. Oh, the new box? Are you talking about the new box? The new box is garbage. The new box brings with it so many problems. It's just a horrible decision all around. It's bad for openers. It's bad for mint box collectors. The trapezoid box, although I feel as though it probably should just be square because then you can easily see, if you have them on the shelf, you can easily see the mural. I think it's harder to see when it's on the side, although I've never had them on a shelf, so I don't know. That's just me speculating. I think that oh, hello. Well, we're talking about Black Series and missing Black Series figures from the line from the OT. But we've talked about a ton of stuff already today. But right now, somebody asked about the new boxes, which are horrible. The new Black Series boxes that are going to come out, the windowless boxes. They just horribly they're going to make everything worse. You know, people are going to open them. The figure swappers are super excited about it. It makes for openers not to be able to see the paint apps on the figure that you buy because that will allow Hasbro to slack on the paint apps because you won't be able to see the compare paint apps per figure because we all know that they're not uniform. I mean, that's just the way it is. And then mint box collectors are probably just going to stop buying them because they don't want to see the box. They want to see the figure. It seems like a very weird idea. Not only that, they just came out with these Phase 4 boxes, and now they're going to change it immediately. We've only had them for... When did they reveal them? Last year? 1 year? Yeah, everybody's going to miss the window. I'm going to miss the window. It's just a terrible idea. Multiple people have told me who are inbox collectors who are like, I'm just not going to buy Black Series anymore. That's it for me. Look at this, reading my mind. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just become an opener because what's the point if you can't see the figure? It's also gonna, I mean, it's gonna hurt sales at some retailers because people are gonna not want to buy them from the shelf in being worried that they've already been figure swapped or opened and had the figures stolen and something else put in. So they're gonna order only from online, really. So I just think it's a horrible idea. I think go back to the windows. Yeah, me too. I think they're gonna see it hurt in their pockets, and they're gonna have to go back for sure. So I don't know. Bad idea. I don't know why they just decided all of a sudden to do it. Um, here, that's the move right here. This is the move. I'm just gonna open them right when before you buy them, and if it's crap, you're just gonna return it because it's broken, or because it's inaccurate. Um, Cloud car, that's cool. That's a good idea. Um, I think that the cloud, yeah, yeah. Just bring it back. Just open it right in the store. I think that they had so many other options than to just make it just a box with the picture on it. I think you could have done so many other things and they decided on that. I think you could have done the box that you could have done the book box that opens. You could have done many different things. One of my first idea was just why don't you just make the plastic and the cardboard for the box easily separable so that you can just recycle them both at the same time. I don't If you're going to recycle it, what's the difference? So I don't know. I think obviously they're doing it for themselves and not doing it for the environment. I think they could give a crap. I mean, they peddle plastic for a living. That's what they sell. They sell plastic figures. They don't care about the environment. They're not worried about the environment. They're just getting they want to appear as though. Has it been that long? Wow. We're coming up on 2 years because it was in like the summer, I think, right? So yeah, I don't know why that would make such a big difference if they used to recycle plastics as opposed to not, and how they're going to keep it for TVC. TVC is too iconic. I don't know. I'd be pretty upset if they change the TVC. That's the packaging is is part of it. You know, that's the nostalgic part of it. That's the part that people like me remember from my youth. That's how they used to sell them. So you can't change that packaging. So obviously that's the one that they at least they got that right, and they're not going to change that. So I don't know. It's I think it's a horrible idea. Um, I think they're going to lose business from it. I think they're going to hinder the action figure community with it. I think that inbox collectors are going to decide to buy less figures, and I think that it might be the last straw for some people. I'm not saying this is a huge percentage of the population, but it probably would be the last straw for a lot of people. And if they're going to actually keep collecting Black Series, particularly if they're inbox collectors, because what's the point at that point? So I think it's going to have a bunch of negative connotations for people for collecting. And it's funny that they didn't really think of that or consider it, or if they did, they just don't care. It's funny that the Andor figures have the OG Black Series style. Do they? I didn't notice. Yeah, the acrylic case Market, yeah, they'll probably take a hit too. Yeah, that seems to be a lot of people's attitude toward it. If they can't see it, why am I going to buy it? That's the part of that's the part when I've said that the paint apps are probably going to suffer because a lot of figures vary on how good their paint apps are, um, how crisp their paint apps are, and whatever. And if you can't compare when you're in the store, and Hasbro knows that you can't compare, and it's not going to be a factor in you buying it, then they can slack on the paint apps to such an extent that they're going to be, worse because there's nothing you can't. There's nothing you can do. It's just going to be in the box. You just have to buy it. Dude, yo, dude, you're reading I can't explain how often my electronics are defective. It's like 40% of the time when I buy an electronic, it's defective. It happens to me so often. Yeah, I've seen the Marvel Legends one. I haven't seen the GI Joe one though. Have they shown the GI Joe one? I haven't seen the GI Joe one. Fucking hot here. So I don't know. Oh, it's getting kind of late. So if there's other things you guys want to talk about, or anyone's got any questions, as I have been taking them anyway. Any questions? Oh, the new Sergeant Slaughter one is? I have to go check it out. I know I pre-ordered it. I didn't really look at it. I know I pre-ordered that one, but I didn't really look at it. Okay, I'll go check it out. So yeah, I do have a giveaway today, so we can do a giveaway. All right, dude. Hey, you too, man. For sure. So yeah, I do have a giveaway. I picked it up at the store the other day. It isn't the greatest figure, but it's a new figure. And we can do that. I got to think of a good question for it. Unless anybody else has anything else they want to say. Oh, Isaac, thanks for joining, buddy. Thanks, man. That's right. They are open. His tank giveaway. That's right. Giving away his tank. Memberships are open. That's another thing. I don't know if they're in here, but any of the level 2 or I didn't see any of them say anything, but any of the level 2 or level 3 guys, cool. So I got to schedule a live stream with you guys that's just for you guys, and I know that at least one of you live in Australia, so I want to make sure that everybody can attend. I want to make sure I can get everybody on there, but I don't that's the only sucky thing about this is I can't really contact individual members to see. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Cuz I don't have everybody's a couple of them I only connect to them through YouTube, and I can't message YouTube members. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I'll do a giveaway. Let me see what I got. It's over here. All right. So I picked it up last night. It's the New Republic security droid. I just saw it. Mine came from Amazon, but I saw this at Target yesterday. But yeah, yep. Let me get my. Oh, Luke's never won a video. What's up, Luke? He's never won a giveaway. So like I said, we'll do the giveaway. What else was I going to tell you? Right, I said the thing about the level 2 and level 3 guys. I got to try and fucking contact them. So let me think. What are we gonna do? I like the movie questions, but let's see. Um, So let me think. All right, yeah. So I guess we'll do another movie question because they're the easiest for me. I really got to start thinking of the questions before we start because it's a lot harder to do it on the fly, especially after we've been doing this live stream for like 2.5 hours. My answer is love it. Is it? I have an open mind. This is a good figure. All right, so let me do this. All right, yeah. All right, so let's hit me with the what is the last yeah, what up? Walter Van Winkle, he's back. That's Vanilla Ice's cousin, in case any of you did not know. I got my Koldar just showed up. I just showed up today. Was it today or yesterday? Yesterday. I showed it at the beginning. So what was the last movie that you watched? Last movie, no sex bots for this entire thing. I can't believe that just happened. There is no sex bots. That never happens. So the last movie that you watched, best answer gets the figure. Wow, I forgot. I can't. Wow. Everybody watched the Predator movie. This All right, so this is a pretty funny answer. What's the last movie that you watched? What's the last movie that you watched? Ryan Reynolds. Okay. So wait, hold on. Where are you? Okay, Mitch, you win today. Hellraiser wins. Hellraiser. So I know we talked about it. I talked about it last week, but I heard that Prey was good. And wait, so was it not good? El Marauder, are you telling me that Prey was a terrible movie? Because everybody told me that it was pretty good. So Mitch, I forgot it's average. I heard it was Prey is good. Oh, so Mitch, I forget. Have we spoken on Instagram before? If we do you follow me on Instagram? Because if you do, then just message me on Instagram. If you don't, I will give you my my email. Now it's on Hulu, right? Prey's on Hulu. It's like a Hulu exclusive. Yeah. Okay, so if you've got my Instagram, message me on there. Caravan of Courage? I don't know. I'm sorry. Our Hellraiser, The Predator. No, that's the last one, right? That was horrible. I tried to watch it. I had to turn it off. The Predator. I I think what was another one I turned I tried a couple of the Predator movies I turned off because they were so bad. Requiem, that one. I had to turn that off. I couldn't watch it. Oh, really? Is that why you dislike it? Is this why it's getting so much hate? I don't think he's related to Vanilla Ice, although Vanilla Ice Oh, he is? Okay, cool. I thought so. Vanilla Ice's last name is Van Winkle, and I think Walter said he's from Florida, and Vanilla Ice has multiple properties and lives in Florida, or at least he used to. So, wait, Mitch, I just wanna make sure. Are you gonna hit me on Instagram, or do you need my, email address? Have we spoken on Instagram? I feel like we have. So I have to watch Prey too, although I have to figure out my subscriptions. I think I used to have Hulu. I don't know if I have it anymore. All right, great. All right, great. And we have and you follow me and you have my handle and you can contact me on there. I keep hearing that it was good, although I don't Ice Ice Baby is absolutely underrated. Vanilla Ice was the shit back in the day, man. All right, great. Okay, good. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Now Ripley, yes, Ripley was awesome. I love the Alien movies. They're some of my favorite movies. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me. That's about how it goes. I think I might know the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know about that. But The Predator turned out to be pretty bad, I think. And Alien versus Predator Requiem was bad too. Prometheus was actually decent enough. I didn't think Prometheus was that bad, although the second one wasn't that bad either, but I think that I don't know, they kind of screwed up. I don't they don't feel like Alien prequels. It doesn't feel like they're going anywhere, and they're certainly going in two different directions. And as a kid, I always wanted when you all right in Aliens when they find the like the nest, the cocooned nest, like the resin secreted from what in Aliens or the Marines, and they saw the nest cocoon thing that the aliens make. I was like, wow, that's really cool. I want to. I wonder what their home planet looks like. You know, you could do so many different things with their home planet, but they turned it into some crazy thing where that android David actually spawned their race or species. So now they don't have a home planet, just some android made them in a non-lab in like in a cave. I'm like, what, dude? I'm like, that doesn't. That's not that cool. Kind of disappointed me. Actually, you know what? I kind of liked the first Alien versus Predator film, the one with the pyramid they find in the South Pole. I thought that was all right. It was just like an action movie kind of. It wasn't a great movie, but I thought it was kind of cool. You know, it wasn't that bad. I'll watch it on a rainy day, something like that. Predator 2 is pretty cool. Bill Paxton, yes, does die in that movie, and what's his name? Danny Glover is a badass in that movie. And then that's where the tribe, the nine come from? Is that where I forget. But when they went on the Predator ship and they go on the ship, and they have the case of all the skulls, and then there's what looks like a xenomorph skull in there. Like that was like the greatest moment for in for like a 90s. Alien versus Predator NECA costs so much now. I guess. Prometheus does not exist for me. Why? You don't like Prometheus? I didn't think it was that bad. Although it wasn't what, if you're like, all right, we're making an Alien prequel. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be a 3-movie series. That's not what you would think would be made, you know? Plus, I'm on the fence with David. I think it was all right in Prometheus, but what was the second one called? Alien Covenant. Who has what's that comedian's name? Um the what's the guy? The Kenny Powers. Kenny Powers is in it. What's that guy? What's that guy's name? Danny McBride. Danny McBride. Yeah, I'm with you. Alien Covenant was not a good script, although they tried to be so clever with the android, they make him so he can't create, he can't make music, he can't create, but oh no, David is this special one, and he creates, he not even creates, he creates a whole species. It's just so ugh. That's right. Well, James Franco was in it, but he's in it for about 10 seconds. Does he even have any screen time? He doesn't have any. Yeah, Walter was a badass. David is an asshole. The BO? The BO of Prometheus? What's the BO? What am I missing? You got to spell it out for me. I'm not the brightest person when it comes to these. BO. Box office? Yeah, Walter was cool. Actually, I don't know if you guys watch Red Letter Media, which is I don't watch so much of it anymore, but it's a it's a YouTube channel. They're guys it's like kind of a movie critic type of thing, but they're like comedy kind of guys, and they did a pretty funny video for Alien Covenant, which is just asking questions, which they just ask a bunch of questions, which yeah, yeah, Mr. Plinkett, somebody knows. Yeah, so that's basically So they did a pretty funny video for Alien Covenant where they just ask questions which make you realize that it just makes no sense whatsoever. But they have good Star Wars movies too, or Star Wars videos too. Oh, the soundtrack, I see. So Aliens has a very special part, a very special place in my heart, because when I was a kid, it's one of the only movies that we had. A movie that I would watch. We had it on VHS. My father had taped it off of the screen on like a free movie weekend back in the day. We're talking back in the day. So it was one of the movies that I would always watch. Aliens, Ghostbusters, RoboCop, Rocky 1, Rocky 3, all the Universal monster movies, and Star Wars and Top Gun. That was pretty much my lineup. I watch over and over. I've seen those movies hundreds of times. And we're talking when I was like 4 to like 10. So some of it was kind of inappropriate, but I liked Alien 3. I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was that great. I didn't think it was bad, awful. Red Letter Media are awesome. So funny, super sarcastic. Yes. So yeah. Hate Alien 3. Oh yeah, the director cut. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a better director cut of it. So I thought it was a decent enough movie. I mean, they kind of did. They did. I mean, they did the. They did like the everybody's on a ship and there's 8 of us and we're trapped in a claustrophobic type of thing in the first one. The second one, there was a shoot 'em up with the with the Marines and all the guns. And so I don't know. And they're like, well, what can we do next? And they're like, well, how about no guns? We can do no guns at all, no weapons. And I think that's what they kind of went. So I kind of understand the thinking behind it. Die Hard, yeah, Lethal Weapon, Cobra, Young Guns, Young Guns. I never watched Young Guns when I was a kid. Actually, Young Guns. That was. I remember it. I remember what it is. You know what's been on recently is Bad Girls, which is like kind of a like female version of Young Guns. Very interesting. Drew Barrymore's in it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. The Kenner line, yeah, the Kenner line. Well, we got another Young Guns fan. Um, Young Guns. There was Young Guns too. Oh, is this what happened? This is definitely gonna be it. She had a baby and refused to have firearms in the film. Wow. Well, that's interesting because there's definitely firearms in Alien Resurrection, and she's in that one. So I guess she kind of took a step back from that type of thinking. Actually, now that I think about it, Alien Resurrection is kind of like a. It's not a good movie, but it's kind of like it's a good like. I kind of have a soft spot for it because it's not very good. Although that one guy's in it, the dude who does the video, who does like the voice for Chucky, and he plays an awesome, just deranged uh doctor scientist. He's very good at playing that type of character. Stand by Me. Yeah, there you go. Stand by Me. Stand by Me. Yeah, I used to watch that a lot as a kid too. That was very. That was it was very popular among the kids. I remember. That's not a bad movie. I don't really. I tried to watch a lot more. Like I didn't really. I was never really into like a lot of kids movies. Lou Diamond Phillips, Neca. Young Guns rocks. Yo, everybody loves Young Guns. Maybe I gotta go rewatch it. I don't even remember watching it. I do remember it. It had all like the young guys in it, like kind of like Brat Pack type of guys. And they made a second one. Young Guns. The Lost Boys. Yeah, there you go. There's a good one. And what was another one that we liked? Monster Squad. Monster Squad. That was a good one. Indiana Jones. Watched a lot of Indiana Jones. What else did we like? All my sisters watched all the Disney movies, so I got to see a steady dose of Disney cartoon movies. Bunch of 80s stuff. Actually, 80s horror. I watch a lot of that now. I love those. I watch one almost every night. Try to pick out ones I haven't seen before because there's so many. They made so many horror movies back then. All of it low budget, all practical effects, and that's why I love it. I love to see the crazy effects that they came up with. Some of them look horrible, some of them look great. I just love to see the practical effects that they came up with back then. Some of the stuff is pretty cool. Puppet Master, just watched that recently. Puppet Master 1. The second one, I don't remember. What's up? Sci-Fi and Fantasy Cast. So Puppet Master, there's been like 20 of those movies. I remember the first one. I'm trying to remember this. Oh, I remember the second one because that was the one that Blade was in first. Blade was in that one. I kind of remember the plot. I know I've watched it recently. So yeah, anyway, that's a lot of movie talk. Well, what's up, Sci-Fi? You sound like you watch a lot of movies with a name like that. The Sci-Fi and Fantasy Cast. So yeah, I'll probably wrap it up because we're just about to hit 3 hours right now, and I've been holding, like, going to the bathroom for probably the last hour. That's how much you guys mean to me. Emilio Estevez, yes, he was in that too. Yep. So, I have seen it because I'm right. So the guy that looked after them got killed. And they were all gathered back at his house. He was holding on. That's right. I gotta get Blade Runner. I've actually didn't see back then. Maybe I should just go in the chair. I'll just let it go. Like Dumb and Dumber. Just go, man. Oh, Rambo 2, for sure. Rambo 2, steady play. I'll still stop and watch that if it's on. Rambo 1 is good too. I just didn't see it when I was a kid. Just the second one. Regulators! Mount up. Wesley Snipes. What did I watch from Wesley Snipes back then? Oh, it was kind of more 90 movies for Wesley Snipes. We watched Passenger 57. What else? I actually heard he's actually a dick in real life, apparently. What else? He has a bunch of movies that I used to watch, but they were mostly 90s movies. I watch a lot of like sci-fi 80. Demolition Man, there you go. That is a good one. Yeah, the three shells, right? What do you do with the 3 shells? Demolition Man is coming reality, yeah. So yeah, all right. Probably gonna call it quits. Tango and Cash, I remember I've seen, but I don't remember anything about it. You know what I did see though? Really? Yeah. So they recently came out with a little Blade figure like this, but I could never find it. You know what I saw in the theater, which is coming back to me right now because we're talking about Tango and Cash, which is like a buddy cop movie, right? Stop or My Mom Will Shoot with Sylvester Stallone. You ever see that one? Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That was popular. All right. Well, anyway, as much as I love talking movies because I can do that forever, I wanted to start like a movie channel as well, or a movie podcast or something, because I spend a lot of time with movies. There you go. You've seen it. So yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Unless you have anything else that needs to be talked. I haven't seen Demolition Man. You gotta go check it out. 3 shells, my friend. So I'll see you guys next week. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for coming. Like I say all the time, these are always great for me because I don't have many action figure friends in person to speak with. So being able to talk and get other people's opinion about different about the things that are going on for action figures is really fun for me. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd love to do some movie streams. That'd be great. So I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much.